Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing this face, you're absolutely welcome. My name is Faye. Please do well to subscribe, as I always drop tips about schooling in Germany, what it's like living in Germany. I also film lifestyle vlogs about myself living here in Germany. So before I go into today's video, I just want to come out here to apologize about my inconsistency of late. That is so unlike me. I've just been really busy, and yeah, but I'm also trying to put YouTube on my schedule. It's really difficult. I really don't know how to balance this, but I pray to God to give me to help me out navigating this. Basically, I even have a vlog, like a lifestyle vlog. I remember my friends last month, September. Imagine that vlog I've been since September, and I saw that it was too short. I had to, like, October 1st, since I was at home and I was going to African market, I took you guys along and everything. Watch out for that vlog because I'm going to edit it, but it actually takes longer for that vlog to be edited than a sit-down video for me. So I am filming this sit-down video now, so I can upload it today, Monday. So help me God, I hope I can do it. So I can upload it today, that is Monday, and yeah, and that's just it basically. Okay guys, so today I'm talking about working here in Germany as a student, because I get these questions in my DM. Can you work here as a student? Working as a student, is there anything, blah blah blah, this, that. So yes, I want to answer, can you work here as a student? Yes, you can work in Germany as a student, but bear in mind there are terms and conditions. There are rules that are guiding these things. Okay, now the first thing you should know is the visa you're given from your country, either 3 months or 6 months, does not allow you to work, allows you to only school. If you get a job and then you give that to your what do they call it, to your employer, they would tell you that no, sorry, this is not, doesn't have a working permit. So you're expected to, after like your 3 months, this is where your blocked account comes in, because after you come here, after like 3 months, you already paid for a house or your rent, your hostel rent, blah blah blah. Who's going to be sponsoring your many months before you get your working permit? Like before you get a job, who's going to sponsor? So that's where your blocked account comes in. Okay, this is why blocked account is actually is needed here in Germany. So after that, now you settle down, you already live in a city, you have a rat house. Now you go to your rat house and hand in your document to them, telling them that you want to change to a work permit, you want to extend your visa. Now some rat house will answer you even if you go after a month that you got here, while some won't. Every city has their laws here in Germany. It's not one law that is guiding everybody. So some won't even answer you. Like they'll be like, okay, your visa is expiring in 5 months time. Why are you here now? Go, come back in 5 months. Okay. While some are they are kind enough. I mean, if you tell them, please, I want a work permit, that's why they could give you like a work permit on the visa on your passport, or stamp somewhere else that states you're allowed to work or something. So it depends, it really depends. So you just have to try your luck. Don't take what one person says. Maybe one person when they say, oh, this, it doesn't work that way. Everybody has their different things here in Germany. So don't take what one person has said to heart and start acting on that. Okay, now once you've changed it, once you are able to extend your visa, now extension of visa too is actually different. Okay, some cities, for instance, when you're coming here to Germany, you start your blocked account. Let's say you're starting in October, you tell them you're coming in October, you start your blocked account. October, your blocked account starts to read as your first month. They start paying you out after you got here and get everything done, like I said already. October is the first month basically. Even if you come here in December, after you started in your blocked account, where you're coming in October, when they're paying you in December, they'll pay you October, November, December money together in December. Okay, so October starts at the first month. Now when you now go to the place, to the what do they call it, to the rat house, some people will ask you that, so before they actually extend your visa, they will ask you that they want to see a blocked account stating that for the next 12 months, not before you came home. From that time you're extending your account, your visa, till the next 1 year, you're covered by a blocked account. They want to see it, and if you cannot provide, they will only give you extension for the remaining months on your blocked account. That is what some rat house do, and that way you will not get a card, you just get a stamp or something like a sticker, or I don't really know, like a visa or your passport. Then while some will give you 1 year after they see that you already have a financial proof of 1 year, yeah, of like your blocked account, which is your financial proof of when they'll give you another 1 year. Okay, that means that if you already have like 3 months visa, that is 1 year and 3 months already. So all these things actually really depend. While some cities give 2 years instantly, they really don't. I don't know, they just give out 2 years. I actually have some friends, they give them the number of years of study plus their post-study visa already. Like, don't come to us anymore, we are done with you. You understand? Until you have your contract for your job, or you want to do something else, or probably you're extending your studies or whatever. Don't just come to us saying you don't want, like, they are done with that. Okay, so it really depends on your city. All these things actually depends on the city. So now you've extended it, they give you that. But bear in mind, if you go and extend, for instance, when you go and extend your visa, if it's like at the peak of the expiration of your visa, let's say your visa is expiring 3rd of March, they'll give you a fiction up until 3rd of March, and let's say you went in 1st of March to apply for your card, or maybe the person delayed you to 1st of March, or the man delayed you to 1st of March, whatever situation it is, but it's 1st of March. They'll give you a fiction starting from 4th of March that covers you. Now they can give you for 3 months, they can give you for 6 months, they can give you for 2 months, they can give you for 1 month. It really depends on your situation. If it's that you're waiting for your card, they can just give you for 2 months, knowing that your card will be around very soon. So it really depends. But I think because of this whole Rona situation, things are a little bit slow, so it might be a little longer. And then for your card, they'll tell you to go and you receive a post in your mailbox. Then once you receive that post, you take it to them. Then that's just that your card is ready. Then they'll give you your card. Okay, but on that fiction, so you could request. Not everybody just gives you fiction with a work permit. Some won't give you with a work permit, while some will give you with a work permit. So if they give you a fiction, please do also ask, please, does this fiction have a work permit? If not, please, can you help me put, like, I'm allowed to work, please, I need a job. No, you don't have to say please, need a job. Just say, please, can you put like a work permit on it? And the person will do what puts you the work permit on it. Now you start working. Now there's a clause to this working thing. Don't just think you have a work permit and you want to go and work. It doesn't work that way. Now, this is the law.
You are allowed to work 120 days in a year out of 365 days. You are allowed to work 120 days in a year as a full-time staff.
They call it full day, as a full-time staff, as a full-day staff. You know, everything here in Germany has contracts. So you're allowed to work 120 days as a full-time staff here in Germany. Once you are on a student working permit, you're not allowed to work more than that. Now, the second thing is
you're allowed to work 240 days out of 365 days in a year as an half-day staff, which is a
part-time staff. Now, this is the question. Which one should I pick? I will not answer what you should pick for you, okay? Pick what suits you. If you know you want to just work and get done with it, fine. If you know you want to work all through, because 240 days is like working all through the year, because we have only 365 days in a year. That is like working all through the year. It's basically. So if you know you want to work all through the year too, fine. Pick whatever suits you. Nobody will tell you to pick this. Pick what suits you. So you have to know what contract you're signing. Now some people can say, oh, they won't know, I'm going to do this. They would know because they're paying the government tax. Okay, your company will be paying the government tax on your behalf. So the government will be seeing you're working, your contract says full time, and this boy or this girl has worked 10 months. How? That is more than 120 days a year, I guess. Maybe 10 months, but then you've worked like 150 hours or something a month every 10 months. That is way too much. You'll be like, how? And then please be very careful, because I actually heard of a guy that received a letter, like a warning letter, telling me he has overworked. He's no longer working for the year. He's no longer allowed to work for the year until the next year. Now, the letter was in one color, I think yellow, or I can't really remember. That I once received a letter, it's like a warning letter. Like that letter is like, that color of letter is like a serious warning letter. So you really don't want your name to be flagged, because in this Germany, everything you're doing is circle. Anywhere you go to, any government office you go to, once they put in your name, they see everything about you. So you need to be really, really careful with you just thinking you can just get your way around it and doing things your way, because nobody's going to be coming and be watching over you or doing this or doing that. No, you need to be very careful. Even companies actually check, like they'll actually check okay, this girl, can you work? How many days do you have left? They say you're a student. How many days do you have left? How many days that? How many days this? So before they employ you, they actually cross-check because they don't want trouble with the government. Okay, so you yourself should avoid trouble with the government. Try to keep record of your working, okay, and try to just cut down. Also, per hour, be very careful of how many hours you work. Now, like for instance, I applied for like a job, and then they called me on the phone. They called me on the phone, and then he's like, "Oh, do you have the you're a student, right?" I'm like, "Yes." So like, "Do you have the student work permit?" I'm like, "He said, do you have a work permit?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Is it the student work permit that gives you the clause of 120 days and 240 days?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, sorry, you can work for us." So some companies even reject it because they want you to work so much, like they want you to work a whole lot, so that number of hours can't do, and they don't want to get into trouble with government. So everybody tries to stay in their lane, so you to try to stay in your lane. Don't think you can outsmart the government. As long as the money is going into your account, as long as you are paying tax, mate, don't overwork. Now, what kind of payment? There's what they call mini job. The mini job is like 1 hour every day, I think. Also, I think it's like 5 hours a week or 4 hours a week, basically 20 hours a month, that kind of thing. You'll be getting like 450 euros at the end of the month. That is a mini job, and you're not going to pay tax on that. So there's no tax declaration if you're doing a mini job. Every month you'll be earning 450 euros. If that suits you, it's fine. Now we have the normal part-time and full-time job. This payment depends on you and your employer. You guys will obviously discuss, or probably the company has a standard price. If you're fine with how much they're going to be paying you per
hour, I think you're going to say hour
per hour, then yeah, it's fine. You can take up the job. So yeah, that's it on working here as a student. Now let's go on to your post-study time. Now you're done with your studies, you want to get a job. Are you allowed to stay behind? What are the terms? Yes, you're allowed to stay behind. In Germany, we have what they call a Poststudy Visa, which is for 18 months, which is 1 year and 6 months. Now, within this 1 year and 6 months, you're expected to get a job in your field of study, related to your field of study. Don't think you studied engineering, you now want to go and get a job in HR. It's not your related field of study, I'm sorry. So you might not get like your post-study visa or something, but you must get a job related to your field of study. Okay, once you get a job, you sign the contract. Now you take the contract to your rat house, where your ID will be changed, converted to a proper working permit, a proper residency that doesn't have the limits on your work permit. Okay, then once you've done that, it's fine. Your company does not have, it's not like the one that your company will be the one to apply for you, blah blah blah. No, you that will do it yourself. Once you signed your contract, then you take it, because before your employer will give you a job, person will obviously want to say that, okay, yes, once this person signs this contract, she can easily go and change her visa before coming back to work full-time with us. So that is it, because here in Germany, once you've signed a contract, that is a formal and a contract with an employee, with your employer. If your employer gives you 5 years contract, if your employer terminates you before your 5 years is over, your employer has to pay you off for terminating you. You're not just allowed to terminate contracts like that. If you sign an unbefitted contract, if your employer wants to terminate you, your employer has to pay you a whole lot of money, because you're not allowed to just be terminated like that. So before you sign any contract, employers are always trying to be sure that yes, this is who we really want, because they cannot wake up tomorrow and fire you because you're not doing well, or you're not providing, you're not like working properly the way you want them to work. No, it doesn't work that way, because if they fire you, fine, they fired you, but they're also going to pay you off, and most companies don't like to just pay off people. Why am I paying you off? You're not even working as much as I want you to work. You're not as good as I expected, so what am I paying you off for? You understand? So before they actually make you sign contract, they make sure they do a proper background check on you, which also includes your kind of card permits that you have. Is it the post-study visa that you can easily change? Okay, yes, sure, it is. Let's sign. When are you going to start the job? Now get your proper residency and come back to us. So you take that contract to your rat house. Your rat house gives you your residence permit, and then from there you start working. So that is on working here in Germany. And somebody asked me about Uni Assist in the comment section. Now let me answer that. Not all schools use Uni Assist. in Germany we have about 170 universities that use Uni Assist. Like, I mean, there are so many other universities that don't use Uni Assist, like thousands of universities. So why are you going through Uni Assist? But if you want to go through Uni Assist, or your school or the school you really love insists on you going through Uni Assist, now this is what Uni Assist will do for you. Once you submit your application to them, they obviously go through your applications, see if you are fit for the when I say position, it's not a job, for the course you want to study, either bachelor's or master's, whatever it is. And then yes, they once you see that you fit in, yes, you go. But this doesn't come free. Now for Uni Assist, for your all the handling fee, everything, your first course of choice, you pay 75 euros, which means that if you have 3 courses of choice, no, for your first course of choice, you pay 75 euros. Okay. Now, if you want to pick
another second choice of course of choice of course, which one is it? I don't know which one of these, you guys. Just take it like that.
If you want to take another course that you love to study, let's use that, you pay 30 euros, an extra 30 euros. That is 75 euros plus 30 euros. That's the sum of 105 euros. Now, if you have another course again, apart from that one you want to study, 135 euros. Like that, the cost keeps rising, adding to every other course of choice you want to study. Your cost keeps going up. So yes, they charge for 75 euro. That is if you're going for only one course of choice. But if you're going for more than one course of choice, bear in mind that you're going to pay extra 30 euro for every other course of choice that you pick. On that note, I want to say thank you guys for watching up until this point. Thank you guys so much. And if you've watched and you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Tell me. Come and tell me what you're waiting for. My friend, press the red button. Anyways, so if this video was helpful to you, please drop in the comment section, let me know. And if there's any other video you want me to actually film, please also put in the comment section. And yeah, I'll definitely film it for you guys. And if you know someone that will love to watch this video, that needs this kind of a video, please send it to them also. I'll really appreciate it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.